Hey peeps, this is Thomas E. Harrington, aka Reaper the Storyteller, and today is Love Day. Whoa, don't do that if you don't have no hair. It's wind resistant thing, science. It is Valentine's Day that I'm just gonna call Love Day because I love love. I'm going to be making me a Love Day pizza, and I'm not a chef, so don't think you're gonna get some secrets that's gonna help you. I thought this would be a good time to talk about why single people need to be celebrating Love Day too. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Come on. So, a good way to talk about this is to talk about some of the excuses people use not to go ahead and celebrate Valentine's Day. One, it's a made-up holiday, and it's all about selling money, or making money, and buying gifts and stuff. Well, think about it. What holiday is not like that? What holiday is not making money? Shoot, Memorial Day is selling like flowers and balloons. You got Veterans Day selling flags. You got like any holiday you think of. It said there's something selling something. That's what companies do. And plus, you don't literally have to buy anything. If you want to show love for somebody, show love. You could do it in poems, memes. There's so many different ways to do it. No, I'm just cutting these crazy. And I know there's a food processor there. I just don't feel like cleaning it. Another reason people give is because they've been hurt before. I've been so hurt. Okay, first of all, this is not how I usually chop. It's just kind of weird chopping and filming this. So I'm just going to put that out there. So don't look at this and be like, you can't even chop no onions. No, I can chop some onions. I'm just not doing it right. And then some people say, well, I've been hurt, so I'll never love again, and I'll never do love again. That's nonsense. That's straight nonsense. The person hurt you. Love did not hurt you. Love had nothing to do with any of your hurt. That is a person that did that. So why would you stop loving because a person that you're not even with anymore, that obviously is not working out and not wanting to be with you, is stopping you from loving? But then they can go out and love. It doesn't make no sense. So that's nonsense. I'm not going to ignore the fact that loneliness plays a huge role in things. Loneliness make you do a lot of things, because loneliness, like they say, is a hell of a drug. Loneliness will make you do all kinds of things, think all kinds of things. That's what loneliness will do. So I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. That's not part of why people don't love. But that's still not love. That's called loneliness. That's not love. That's another thing we tend to do, is mix up other emotions with love that have nothing to do with love. Especially if you get hurt or something like that, in a relationship of some sort, then you want to blame love for it. Well, I'll never love again. That's horrible and all that. But because you were hurt, because you were sad, because you felt maybe you were betrayed. But that is hurt, betrayed, and sad. That's not love. That has nothing to do with love. And people mix up other emotions with love and blame love for it. So you can't blame other people and their actions for love. Blame the people that did that. You shouldn't mix up other emotions and call that love. That's what love is. No, that's not love. That's a different emotion. It's literally called something else. And then another thing is, even if you're lonely, even if you're by yourself, you should always have love for yourself. Always. You should always have love for yourself. Now, just like with other people, if you have love for yourself, then why not show that love? Why not express that love for yourself? A lot of the times we do that. We do stuff like that. We'll have love for everybody else. We'll help everybody else do their loving. And we'll go through great lengths to show and prove our love. But when it comes to us, we just are phoning it in. We don't want to show ourselves love. Like, I don't need to show myself love. Why would I do that? That's silly. That is silly. You should be able to show yourself love just like anything else, which comes back to Love Day. That's right. If you think about it, a lot of a lot of these holidays are to kind of remind you of things. You got Veterans Day to remind you of fallen soldiers. You got different celebrations like that that celebrate things that help you remember losses or important times in your life, just to kind of reflect on those things. So why can't Valentine's Day be the same thing? Why isn't that time to remind you to reflect on the people or the people that you love or like in your life? Why can't we celebrate that? Wouldn't that make sense? Just saying. Just saying. And so even if you're single, why wouldn't you celebrate it? Now I get it. Loneliness is a problem. Loneliness is a very real thing. And so you might not want to go out and celebrate, but you should do something for yourself to celebrate you loving yourself. You know, we take so many things for granted, the things that we have to do to live, just to survive every day, go to work every day, deal with people, engage with this world when you don't want to, pets and kids and all this stuff that's in your life. There's a lot of things moving around, and you should have love for yourself for getting you this far. You should be able to celebrate you. Just because you don't have anybody doesn't mean you can't show yourself love. Why would you not show yourself love? It's you. So everybody can have love but you. You're the only one that don't get no love. That doesn't make a lot of sense. We don't celebrate ourselves enough. We just don't. Do not celebrate ourselves enough. We do not give ourselves and cut ourselves enough slack. We're always harder on ourselves than anybody else. So that's why I think and I feel everybody should celebrate Valentine's Day. Whether you're with somebody or not, we should all be celebrating Valentine's Day. So get out there and express that love for yourself, because you don't have to be with somebody to have love for yourself. And like always, you better let this love and peace be with you. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful peace. Have a great day.